Kuna kitu umesema. You will not provide someone a normal dating life. So all that tells me ni bado uko soko. Lam. Latu jakata so bado uko soko. Kuna kitu umesema. You will not provide someone a normal dating life. So all that tells me ni bado uko soko. Lam. Latu jakata so bado uko soko. Now,
For example.
it is, being a business owner, there are some things you have to adapt to.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to be very assertive. You need to learn how to basically be present and be seen. You cannot handle being in business if you're a pusho. It's very, very difficult. And one thing that is very difficult for any human being is compartmentalizing. Useme ati from 9 to 5, mimi ni businesswoman, and then from 5:01, nimeshaingia sasa mimi ni funnies. Yeah, it's very difficult. So, qualities that you adapt in order for you to be successful in business, they spill over into your personal life. Yeah. What difference has it made for you in your dating life? Considering I have a business corner, these are the qualities I need to adapt. Are these things that have worked in your favor, or have they not? It's a bit of both for you.
Number one, So, hasira. Yes, thank you. So that is something I've had to unlearn. Get it? Because clients we can't be hard. They can. Like when we're taking somebody new to our team,
Yeah.
the first thing we tell them, sisi ni mbochi wa meunga. Get it? You're just a high standard house help. Why? Because the client is always right in our field. If the client has come here and said, this couch is not clean the way I want, they have to go back with that question. If the client says, no, this seat is not supposed to be here, it's supposed to be here, and linked me to this angle, you get it, you have to do it. If the client decides you're going to wash the utensils, they cook and you wash again and they will not give you the food,
You have to.
kile kuchemka yako utaacha. So I can say business has shaped me into a very patient person.
Okay.
Very patient. Which is a strength in my business and a weakness in my personal life.
Why?
It is a weakness. I'll give you too many chances. Like,
Yeah.
I'm that person who will be like, probably he did this because of this. Probably he was late because of this. Probably get it. So it's a weakness in my personal life because now people tend to take advantage because me was kasiriki. I don't get mad. If you're about to anger me, as long walk away slightly.
To avoid all.
Yes, you get it. Because now kwa industry yangu huwezi shautia mtu. Huwezi kasirika ati clench your fist. Huwezi, you cannot. You get it. So I have learned that I do not need anger in my life. Anger, vicious. I have learned to accommodate and interact with types of people. Be it when you will nagging, be it when you will complainant, be it when you will unashiptiaka watu, mwingine akona OCD. I came to understand the meaning of OCD when I got cleaning beer.
They want their things a particular type of way, in a particular
This pillow was supposed to be here, but it's too much to this side, and I'm like, kisina kapo, hafu nakumbuka, ajatulipa bado. So,
Ikatwa, there's a full view, yeah.
I have learned, you cannot, it's very hard to separate the professional time and the personal time. Why? Because mtamaliza kazi. Like most of my clients are those people who you'll get there in the morning that they're like, the house is all yours. That's out will come back when you're done training. And at 11 p.m. ndio watanudi kuna laundry yangu sijawa. And like mafu kuna laundry ya pink ilikuwa inakaa hivi na hivi, unaweza kumleka closet then you get. And one thing I have provided my clients with is that personal touch. Like my clients know when you call Manivo, if she was around, she's going to help. You get it? So it's a strength in my business. It's a weakness. Well, imagine when you peleka kandina mahali, you're trying to solve. And then a call comes in and I have to pick. I'm like, so you get it. So it has actually affected my dating or relationship life, because now getting somebody who understands that it's tricky. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you said something that I still find to be interesting. There are certain things when you decide, but not even just starting a business, going into the professional field. There are certain things about yourself or about how you understood things that you need to unlearn.
Yeah.
And you have said for you, the biggest one, imekuwa hasira.
Yeah.
So you've had to learn how to, you snapping and whatever, and learn how to be patient, understanding and whatnot. That was the biggest one for you.
Yeah.
What is now in business itself, what's the one thing that you have had to unlearn that you feel has made a big difference in you as doing this?
In business. Expectations.
Interesting.
Yes. I have learned to put expectations at negative.
Okay.
Negative.
Okay.
Negative. The reason why I'm telling you this, this month we will be fully booked. Coming 3 months. Just inquiries. Hi, nilikuwa nauliza. Hi, nilikuwa nasema. Hi, you get. So many expectations that give disappointments, getting into business and feeling like it's going to be successful immediately. We just have to lower our expectations. In something I had to work on because I got a lot of disappointments. For example, today you tell me, alibongo poa sana. So kamkwambo yukimea quote. In a normal person's head, hiyo ni job imejipa.
Yeah.
In our world,
That a quote is a quote.
a quote is a quote.
Yeah, it's nothing more.
You give this person a quote, they'll get back to you in the extra year. They'll utampe quote ja 37. Sasa when expectations hapa tushaanza kusipangia hizo pesa. So me, I have learned to put my expectations at negative. Yeah.
Okay. At the expectation, if we speak about what it took to get you on this sofa today, I have gone through a lot. I have gone through a lot, but I cannot blame. I understand. And this is only something I came to understand once I went into business myself. Things come out that you cannot expect.
Yeah.
Things come out that you cannot expect. Na ukijaribu kuelezea mtu, I this person is blowing me.
Yeah, that's true.
This person hataki tu kuniona ama is trying to flake on.
I remember our last encounter. I tried to explain to you that I'm like, I know you will not believe, but
Okay. Now, like I've said, you've dealt with all sorts of clients. Yeah. What is the weirdest request you had into mnataka kusafisha kitu? Do not mention names.
I don't really remember their names. But I've ever cleaned for this guy. Actually, in our industry, we can count the men that we clean for. For the 5 years, they're less than 10. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this guy was, he's rich. And this person is that person who can make you feel comfortable. Now, we clean for this person, that when we are negotiating for the payments, he's like, I like your voice. Then I'm like, I get that a lot. Now, he wanted us to now have, away from the professional world, now we become personal. Let's meet for coffee. For me, so I will talk. Miss could like this talk. I'll just like this talk. Miss could like this talk. Miss could like this talk. Now this guy tells me we can meet for coffee. Me, I'll tell him yes. I'll tell him meet our payments for the work done. Then now I can also come and watch. Me nearly ghosts. Ghosting him. He persisted. He really persisted. Until this one day he told me, Nikona, he's been telling me about his projects. So this one day he tells me, nataka to meet. Imagine, sahi ningekuwa nimekupa hizi projects zote ulinionioshare, like hizi nyumba zote najenga. And that is where now you have to sit down and weigh between my principles
And this paycheck.
and this. It never ends well. So for me, pass.
So stock na
Yes. The guy ended up blocking. Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask, that being said, is that the closest core way of like blurring the professional personal line has been difficult?
To same.
No. Okay. So well noted. Now moving back into you being in business. Apart from unajua, I accounted you first content now.
Yeah.
And over the years I've seen when into let me just say you are a people person in this sense. You like bringing people together, having conversations about one or two things, because it's not the first time I've seen your name or your brand's name being on a Ketukama, a workshop or something of the sort.
Yeah.
How did this come about for you? Like you being interested in bringing people together, having conversations about business, or empowering people about business. How did this come about?
I can say I'm a person who's been made by strangers, built by strangers. So for me, I feel like, yes, you can succeed alone, but you need some pillars. So as business people, have, like me, wacha tu nivaambie ukweli, mi nimepekiwa na watu hawanijui, watu either nimemeet somewhere and they experienced my kindness, or they just experienced me na wakapenda tu. You get it? So in those places, like me ukaibi najiuliza, if kama singesaidiwa na hawa watu, probably I will be struggling. You get it? So mi utamani vile all business people, or rather a number of business people, can come together with a common goal of let's interact. Today if I meet you, nitakwambia kile napitia alafu niulize, labda you have a solution for that. Okay. Probably you've passed through that, and through experience there's something you've learned. So I guess hiyo mimi ndio CSR yangu.
That's what I think we need to organize for something of the sort. I remember we've had a conversation about that some time back.
2 years ago.
Yeah, but that did not come to fruition. This 2025 is our year.
You sure?
It's not too late to say 2025 is our year.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's not late.
Yeah. Now, for anyone who has now decided, I've just remembered. You went from employment to business. You went from being an employee to being an employer. It's one thing when you're in employment because I'm getting a paycheck and the only people I need to provide it to cater for are my kids or my family. Now, you have more people under your care, more than just your kids. Yeah. What is the biggest, first of all, biggest fear you've had when now I need to work with a team who look up to for the day-to-day? Number two, what is the biggest lesson you've learned basically now being a caretaker of more people thus far?
Nitaanza na number 2. Confidence.
Yeah.
What will come is the team leader. For us, we cannot call ourselves employee like you. Is the team leader. Watu wako wakijua hauna confidence, hata hiyo job haitafanyika. Sometimes you get yourself into some situations and the hardest and toughest decisions have to be made. Like recently, I'll give you an example of an organization that wanted us to work for them, to clean for them actually. And I made a mistake of kumunja policy yetu. We normally take bookings. So they call, they not place the booking fee, and they're like, because you worked for me before, you just calculate it.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, and that was so bad. And it's something I had to apologize to my team, like, April, wasted your time. So we wake up in the morning, we plan ourselves, we go there. Then the lady is like, actually my boss wanted a demonstration. And I'm like, we've worked for you before. Why need you work by demonstration?
A demonstration of how to clean?
Yes.
Okay.
And if this place is going to be clean as he wants.
So basically, anataka pro bono mark and the guise of demonstration.
Yes. So we're like, what do you think? For me, I have learned to consult with my team. What do you guys think? So one of my guys who's the supervisor said, it's okay, I can do it. But he does it after he finished. Took around 3 was going to do it. After he's finished, the leading calls the boss, and the boss is like, no, that place had already been worked for, so you get some other place, they demonstrating the other place. Then now that is where I had to work with the toughest decision to him. No, we're done. Let's go back. And now that is where my team is looking up to me, because they cannot say no. If I said, go do the other place, try to do that. Yes. But now that is where they look up to you like, you're the boss. Nothing. Hapo ndo ilibidi sasa nije mazi kumbe kweli ni mimi tu naweza make decision. Okay, still I have to make this. Like I had to tell my guys from any machines, let's go back to get it. So as a team leader, you have to be confident enough in what you believe in. You have to be confident enough in your brand. Tushayanikwa, and that is what your team also looks at to like to do. You get it. Sometimes you go to a client's place and they're really, really nagging. Ni wale watu wanakufuata hivi kama katodla.
Yeah.
I mean with a katodla.
Micromanaging.
Yes. And now your team are looking at you like, what should we do? And now on the one hand of that, glad to tell them, we do not appreciate that. You get it. So confidence, confidence to, like, it's something you need as a team leader, especially in our industry. Yeah. What was the first question?
Biggest fear? Yeah.
Sometimes you've gone to work and something just came up, like probably there was an accident or some damages. And the way out there, pesa hot. So my biggest fear actually in the industry was, okay, right now is not, was kulipa watu. Will I be able to pay these people? And will I be able to sustain them? Not even pay them, to sustain them. Because in our industry tunakwanga, I won't call it weird, but it's muka industry tu kako tu kivyake, ka unique kivyake, because if I see your guy cleaning so well in your videos, I naweza mpoach. So I should be able to sustain you ndio ukikuwa approached by the other company. Wataweza kuku afford. So that was my fear. But as I said earlier, we are a team. So maybe live ile mi treat team members wako uwezi wafanye. Uwezi wa afford.
Okay.
Yes.
It's fair enough. Oh, by the way, so you opened up a physical location this year.
Yes.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Now, for anyone who wants to go into business, yeah, if right now, go back 5 years, you want to start a Malvo cleaning company again, would you do things the way you did them when you started? Or what would you change about how the brand itself came out?
To change it. To change everything. Because if I sat down and started analyzing and over-analyzing, because I'm an overthinker, singeanza kazi.
Okay.
So, hapo ngekichote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This has been a very enlightening conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Yeah. Again, we need to plan for Luki to get. We need to actively make time and plan for that.
I'm always here. Okay, I won't say I'm always here.
That is not true. That is not true.
No, I'm not always here physically. But ushanipigia simu ngani kwa saa?
SMS.
So, I feel like Nakuru, it's something we have not embraced, is that interaction of business people.
That's true.
So if we can be able to come up with a system on how to bring us together, trust me, there's a lot to learn.
Okay.
There's a lot. Okay. So me, I'm in. Just do your thing.
Okay. So looking out for something between my working company and Digital Connect this year. Look out for it.
Free.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. We have a conversation again about this some other time.
Not gonna take care of that.